Hi, friends. Welcome to this body scan journaling feel to heal experience. I don't know about you, but I am super guilty of hiding behind this idea of productivity, busyness, doing to escape from feeling. If I'm doing all the things, I don't have to pause and feel all the feelings, right? But what we often don't realize or we forget is that it is productive to feel. The feelings, emotions, they're just messengers. If it's not so favorable, something we don't necessarily want, it just means we need to make a change. If it is favorable, it means we're in the right direction, right? So it's productive to feel the feelings because then we can figure out what path we need to be on. So let's kind of settle into this experience. You'll want favorite notebook or journal, probably some blankets, a few pillows, all your supportive props. Wear something comfy. So if you need to go grab a sweater or put some cozy socks on, I like to have an eye pillow to help me go inward a little bit more. So take a moment, pause me if you need to, but eventually settle into a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like to you. I'm going to take one of my blankets to get my hips a little higher than my knees, but take your time. A usual space for really intuitive movement, stretches, breaths, wiggles, dances, whatever you need to do to give yourself permission to arrive in this experience. Eventually settle into your comfortable seat, anchor both sit bones evenly, shoulders over the hips, ears over the shoulders. Slight hug of the chin back to the throat. Connect to the breath. What's it telling you? No judgment, just awareness. Throughout this whole experience, no judgment, just awareness. Don't even change the breath just yet. So, what's it telling you? Is it deep or shallow? Does it feel warm or cool? And where's it going in your body? If it feels safe, you can close the eyes. Begin to focus on filling the belly with the inhale. The diaphragm floats down. And letting it release with the exhale. The diaphragm floats back up. As you continue, begin to attach movement to breath. So take the hands face down on the knees or the shins. Begin to inhale, the heart breathes forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, heart opens. Exhale, go inward. Invitation to attach mantra to breath. Maybe inhaling, I am strong enough. Exhaling, to be sensitive. I am strong enough to be sensitive. Find your pace, not mine. Notice if the breath is changing as you continue. Maybe it's deepening. Maybe you're holding on to the still places between the breaths. You can savor the pose and the pause. Maybe you're savoring the inhale more than the exhale, or the exhale more than the inhale. And just get curious about what the breath is telling you now. Next, inhale, neutral spine. A moment to just pause in stillness, or if there's anything you'd like to write down in your journal about that experience with the breath, take a moment for that. Only when you're ready, gently begin to transition onto your back to take up lots of space. So, star pose. I like to have 3 blankets nearby. A couple will land underneath my knees, legs a little wide. Remember, we're taking up space, opening as much as possible. So, legs a little wide, a blanket underneath each knee. I like to have my eye pillow handy and a blanket to cover myself. Once you kind of get your props situated the way you want them to be, you can gently roll onto your back. Take a moment to adjust props, clothing, hair. If it's comfortable, reach your arms straight out to the sides, opening as big as possible, as fully as possible. Let the feet fall out to the sides, the palms face the sky if that's available. The eyelids feel heavy and closed if that feels safe and comfortable. And I encourage you to stay here, taking up space, opening to feeling. But if you're feeling called to another position with your body, take the time to listen to yourself over my words. Eventually arrive wherever you are. Notice the parts of you that are connected with the earth. Let them help you feel held and supported. Let your breath be natural, unhurried. There's nothing to do in this moment except just be here with a deep sense of knowing that it is productive to feel and to process your feelings and emotions, to listen to them. Take on the role of witness. Follow my voice as you scan your body for any sensations, physical, emotional, energetic, loud sensations, quiet and subtle ones. Your job is not to solve, to judge, or to fix anything, just to acknowledge, to name. So allow yourself this time, just feeling and acknowledging. If you feel something come up, pause for a moment to be with it. Name it. Allow any movements, tears, sounds. And move on only when you know that feeling feels like it's been seen and heard. And start at the toes, becoming aware of the tips of the toes. Scanning through the soles of the feet, up the ankles, through the lower legs, knees, upper legs. Noticing anything there is to feel. And check in with your hips, your pelvis. Scan up the entire spine, the muscles that support it. Scan your entire torso. Check on each of those precious organs. Organs of the womb, the belly, the lungs. Spend some extra time checking in with your precious heart. Become aware of the ribs, the chest, the collarbones. Notice anything your shoulders are holding. Scan down your arms, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrist, into the hands, to the tip of each finger. Check in with your neck, your throat, your lower jaw, tongue, upper jaw. Notice what your face is holding across the cheeks, the eyes, the brow. Assess the state of your mind. Just a witness. Just acknowledging. You may choose to return to your toes, make your way back up your body. Or just get curious about any spaces that are calling for acknowledgement, to be seen, to be heard. And take your time with this. And only when you feel complete, return your awareness to the parts of you that are connected with the earth. Invite the breath to deepen. And to wiggle through the fingers and the toes. Arms and the legs. Eventually meet on our backs. Use an exhale to hug the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around yourself. Lots of love, gratitude, permission, compassion. Maybe you just want to stay here holding yourself. Maybe you'd like to rock side to side, forward and back. Maybe you're feeling called to draw some circles with the knees in whatever direction. Gentle twist might feel nice. Follow what feels good. Arrive with the knees hugged in stillness. Roll to one side. Take a moment for a couple deep breaths and gently press yourself up to seated. Encourage you to take a moment to grab your journal and write down anything that came up. What did you feel? Where did you feel it? If you'd rather just stay in silent reflection, that's always available to you. Maybe you're even drawing a stick figure here and writing down the feelings and exactly where you felt them and what they mean to you. Whatever your experience here is perfect. As long as you need permission to pause me and offer yourself more space, eventually arrive in your comfortable seat, one hand on top of the other on the heart. Set an intention here and now to offer yourself more space, more permission to feel the feelings, to be sensitive. And final reminder that it is productive to feel. Eventually meet with the hands of prayer at the heart. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. The dark in me sees and honors the dark in you. So much love and gratitude. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.